subscribe. It's kind of like voting for me for president.
Hey kid, something tells me that this is not a normal library.
Why is there a fire?
Why is there a rhino? Ooh, floor pizza, yes.
See what I mean? Definitely not normal. We should probably check it out.
No! What if it's dangerous?
Doug the dinosaur, I'm gonna tell you something.
What?
Sometimes a storyteller's gotta do what a storyteller's gotta do.
Oh, you're so brave!
I know. I do it for the kids. And oh! Do you see this right here? This is an autographed book by the two authors, Amanda and Howard. That must be Amanda, because you could see there's a blah, 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 there. And then Howard, you can really see his. And right here, I'm just pointing out, this is actually a sticker that's been stuck on the book with their autograph. Always makes us feel very VIP.
Very important puppet.
Exactly.
That's funny.
What? What's fun? In we go. Okay, so we are at the library. That tree is so bushy and full we can barely even see the sign. There once were two siblings, Michaela and Drew, who love to discover new things, just like you. On this bright summer day, as they walked out the door, they didn't expect all the trouble in store. Okay. Everything looks fine. I mean, they look happy. Their arms are full of KidTime StoryTimes that they're going to get to enjoy at home. But why does the librarian look like that? Oh, like, yeah. Look. Yeah. Did you see that? That's not normal. Okay. The kids read their books, learning facts by the score. Facts unlike any they'd heard of before. Michaela piped up, "Hey, Dad, did you know trees have teeth and eat squirrels? That's how they grow." "And lava is made out of cheese," added Drew. "Volcanoes are just giant pots of fondue." That doesn't sound right.
If a volcano cone full of cheese is wrong, I don't want to be right.
That doesn't sound right. That's what I said. Dad said, scratching his head. "But if it's in a book, if it's something you read, then maybe it means that it has to be true." Dad opened a book. Time to learn something new. Good morning! We're off to a wonderful start. Did you know that candy is great for your heart? What? But only when mixed up with frosting, you see. It has vitamins A, B, C, J, X, and Z. Vitamin Z? Drew winked at Michaela, wink, who gave him a grin. Hee. "Well, if it's in a book, then we better dig in. This is the most insane breakfast I have ever seen."
Hey, looks good to me.
And wait a minute. He got this from a book, All Sugar All the Time by Dr. Tubby McQuack. Yeah, that sounds legitimate. Ignoring the groaning, oh, Dad said, "Look alive! This book says it's time you both learn how to drive." What? "But I'm 6, said Michaela, adjusting the seat. "Better late than never, no. Let's hit the street." Oh, and poor Drew's still feeling tummy ache from breakfast, and now she's gonna drive, and I feel like this is gonna be a bad combination. Wow! Yeah! Oh, Kayla is proving to be an abysmal driver, and Drew is, I don't even know where his head is right now, and meow, that cat is alarmed, and that woman is alarmed, and this pizza delivery guy lost his order.
Car hood pizza, another favorite.
Meanwhile, Dad is completely distracted and oblivious to what's happening because he's just busy reading another book, Pets You Won't Regret. But meanwhile, I'm not sure they're even gonna make it to the next page. They made it. And it looks like they're going to the zoo. That was a good try. You deserve a new pet. Oh boy, squealed Michaela. A kitten, I bet. A rhino, said Drew, gazing upwards in fear. Rhinos make the best pets. It says so right here. Huh? Yep. Yep. Okay. And they made it home and... Oh, how did that even... Okay, let's just not even ask those questions. Dad yelled with a wave to the astonished neighbors. Stan, your breath stinks like poo. Your wife looks like a donkey. What? And smells like one too. See, kids, whispered Dad, that's how you treat friends. The meaner the insult, the better it ends. Is this what he's reading now from Best Friends Forever? Wait a minute, who wrote... Do you see who wrote that? Some guy named Errol Bully. So some guy named Bully is telling him that to have best friends for... Oh, wait a minute. Did you see that? It's for never, not forever. Uh-oh. This is not going to end well. Or this, I think. Their neighbor's face reddened. Drew stammered, Dad? I'm not sure it's working. He looks really mad. Why, I oughta... Everyone run! And the rhino's like, I thought I left a zoo and I have found a whole new zoo. The kids were exhausted. Their clothes were all wet, but their chaos-filled day wasn't over quite yet. It's good that we're soaked, said Dad with a smile. I know a great spot where we can swim for a while. And he's reading something called Swamps Are for Swimming. Now I know for a fact where I come from, that's not right. But maybe it's different here. Beware of alligators. Or maybe it's not different at all. Reorder the letters, Dad said, and you'll see the message the sign is intended to be. Oh, like one of those scramble games? Oh. Green Bear?
What's up?
Can you?
Oh, read the sign? I got you. Go below. A fart is real. So if you rearrange beware of alligators, it's go below. A fart is real. That's pretty awesome.
Apparently he learned this from yet another book called All Those Silly Signs. Hey, Dad, whispered Drew. I think that sign's real. As two yellow eyes surfaced, bloop, in search of a meal. Bloop, bloop. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! Run, everybody, run! And even that poor rhino is freaking out. The gator jaws chomped as Dad sprinted back. Run, children, he shouted. We're under attack! Will they make it to the next page? Okay, they're alive. Barely. I don't know how they did it, but they're alive. The family skedaddled. They dashed and they darted right back to where their adventures all started. The answer, said Drew, was here all along. Their library books. They steered us so wrong. What?
You didn't notice?
I didn't. I thought that it was like a cute little like a book design, right? In library, because it looks like a book. They tricked us. They tricked us. We need to have words with that librarian. Michaela laughed loudly. Then wisely decreed, guess we can't believe everything that we read.
Good one, Uncle R.
Wait. What Jefferson? That's your uncle?
Yes.
Uncle R?
Yes. L-I-R.
Uncle L-I-R. Do you mean Uncle Liar?
Why do you think it's called the library?
Well, kid, color me surprised, and I think that we've all learned some very important lessons.
Spelling matters.
Don't swim in swamps, especially the ones with eyeballs.
Beware of librarians with evil, sneaky laughs.
Don't drive if you're a baby or 6 years old.
And don't believe everything that you read.
Unless, of course, I read it.